SMCI stock is on an absolute heater, and now the stock is in all kinds of mainstream media news outlets saying how this is the #1 stock that you should be watching. But wouldn't it have been nice if there was a guy on YouTube who makes stock videos, who's dedicated to bringing you the latest in stock market updates, who made a video on SMCI 2 weeks ago that told you that you need to be watching this stock, but not at the $45 current price level, but at that $27 price point. Maybe a guy wearing a blue hoodie with orange letters written on it, maybe a guy with 180 subscribers currently. Now that sounds a lot like me, guys, because I told you guys 2 weeks ago to watch this stock. It needs to be the #1 stock on your watch list. I told you that a massive short squeeze was coming on this ticker, and well, that's exactly what happened, guys. But at the time when I uploaded that video, you wouldn't have believed it, because according to the people in the comments, I knew nothing about the stock market. I had terrible logic, and my advice wasn't worth 2 cents. But guys, it's nice to be vindicated. It's nice when everything works out. But guys, I don't want to brag about myself, about my channel, although you definitely should subscribe if you want the latest in the stock market updates. But in this video, I want to go further into the stock to talk about exactly what happened on this ticker, and also the future. I want to get into the breaking news on this ticker and go further into the chart, so you guys who are long can get an even better picture of this stock as it moves forward, because well, it's pretty exciting. If they continue to keep up that pressure on the shorts, they have a nice future ahead of them. But guys, let's get into this stock, where SMCI, it's been continuing to churn up super quickly as more and more social media attention gets onto this ticker. This one hit my radar at that $25 price point, but people who watched that video on this channel, they found out that not only could they play this stock and make a really nice gain on a big board ticker, but I actually discussed a 2 times ticker on this stock, which allowed you guys to amplify your gains by 2 times. Super nice gains. SMCX was the ticker. I mentioned it at the end of the video. I like to give little bonuses in my videos to make sure you guys are on your toes and watching till the end, because YouTube, they want to see everybody watching until the end. I don't know, it's the algorithm, guys. But no, this stock has been on an absolute tear. I think, guys, that maybe they watched my video on their stock, and hopefully they did, so they can continue to keep the momentum on, because these shorts have been getting crushed. And I outlined exactly what they needed to do to not fall off the market and trade in the penny stocks, but to actually take advantage of a bad situation, of a stock that was hit very badly by a short report, and use that to their advantage to squeeze the shorts and send this parabolic, having a huge massive short squeeze, and get all eyes on the ticker. As guys, as I discussed in that video, this is pretty much the hottest sector other than Bitcoin right now, but in actual stock market terms, this is the hottest sector by far, and that's one of the reasons why I liked it so much. It was trading at under a $20 billion market cap. So NVDA, by comparison, is trading $3.4 trillion market cap. So that's a huge disparity. And now they're taking the correct steps to prove that they can bat in the big leagues with companies like NVIDIA and AMD. There was huge hype around this stock originally, and well, the company brought back that hype with a huge social media following. The #1 talked about stock on Yahoo Finance right now, on StockTwits, everywhere, on all kinds of mainstream media outlets, guys. And this stock should be a model game plan for other companies to show exactly what other companies need to do to get their stocks out of the gutter, to turn the shorts on their heads, and to get them to race to cover. Now, what's interesting about this stock, guys, SMCI, is that, well, even at these price levels, as I discussed in the video 2 weeks ago, even at these price levels, guys, the stock becomes more and more attractive to shorts, because, well, a lot of people think fundamentally nothing changed about this stock, and well, If the stock was a trash stock at $20, well, now it's almost sitting at $50. Let's come in and short it again. So as this stock goes up, guys, theoretically, it's only going to attract more and more shorts. Now, guys, back to the actual stock itself. The opportunity wasn't only in buying the stock itself. That's obviously the safer play, is just to buy the company straight up. But I talked about in my video the options plays, because there was so much volume and continues to be so much volume in the options. And if you are able to, get in at that price point that I talked about in the video, at that like $27 price point, play the options, you made an absolute fortune, like multi-1,000% gain. It's crazy, guys. And now, guys, I want to talk about the actual breaking news, the big news on this stock, which caused it to shoot up in price further, which is that they won a major extension in the NASDAQ filing reporting, which means that they're going to have another chance until February to file their quarterly returns, which allows them to stay current, which basically means that they will continue to trade on the NASDAQ stock exchange rather than being delisted to the OTC markets, basically trading on the penny stocks. If you watched that last video, you would know, more about that, how, if they traded at that penny stock exchange, the OTC market, they're screwed because they wouldn't be able to, get the investors that they would have on the NASDAQ market. There's a lot of restrictions if they traded on the OTC, but, they won a nice extension to be able to get everything in order and to be able to file their audits on time, get it all straight, and so they can continue to focus, get their earnings out there, and continue on the path, continue to squeeze the shorts, continue to get some orders for their chips, etc. There are a lot of good things that can come with this company if the company plays their cards right. And Monday, the stock surged 29% after the company found that the independent special committee found no wrongdoing. They hired an independent committee to come in and check them out because of the Hindenburg research report. There was so much speculation on whether or not this company was legit or if it was a fraud. Also, guys, the stock was trading so much higher than it was right now. This stock was trading like $100 and it went to over $1,000 per share before the share split, 10 for 1, which is why it's trading, under the $100 level. But it had such a huge run up, and the market cap was sitting at so much higher than it's currently trading at. So that's why I thought that this stock would be such a huge stock, a nice, really stock to watch going forward. From a gambler's perspective, the risk reward, it was so nice there, with it being beaten down so much. And, it's up 155% from the November 15 low. It was trading at $17.25. It was trading at $122 per share. That was when the auditing firm Ernst & Young walked off the scene. They basically stopped auditing the books. That was with Hindenburg releasing that short report. A lot of negative things were coming out against this company. So it's really nice to see that they were able to get things straight, turn it around, and continue to attract new investors. But I just want to look at the chart on this because it is quite remarkable, guys. The 1 month chart, it's up 89%, guys. So if you were to play the 2 times ticker SMCX that I was talking about, I guess we can just go, to it right here. No point in looking at the underlying, but if we come here, guys, it's up 175% in a month, a huge gain. And this is where the money is to be made, from where I uploaded that video, as there are options on top of this. So you're multiplying the underlying, which in this case is 2 times the stock. Basically every dollar that SMCI goes up, this stock goes up $2. So not only are you getting that huge, 2 times boost on whichever way the stock goes, but you're also having options on the underlying, and people made a fortune on the options. So after hours, SMCX is actually trading. It hit $107 from the $85 price point that it closed at on Friday. So guys, this is going to be a super exciting week to come on this stock. Let's see what this has in store. If it can continue to push higher, I'm going to be watching. Very exciting stuff, guys. But keep it right here to the Stock Sales channel, guys. Your support has been amazing. Let's continue. Let's get back to a regular uploading schedule. And guys, I will catch you on the next video with some exciting topics. Have a good one, guys.